It is the moment Democrats have been waiting for. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi speaking on the House floor right now with a vote on President Biden's spending plan expected later this morning. But will movement on his signature legislation be enough to pull him out of an approval rating slump? Joining us right now is our friend Niall Stanage, a White House columnist for The Hill. Niall, is this victory a bit anticlimactic, or is it a rebound of momentum for the president, considering how long it's been taking for this bill to get to a vote?
He will certainly hope it is a rebound in momentum. This bill is obviously a very large bill, a very significant expansion of social spending if it passes the Senate in addition to the House. So I think for the White House, they're hoping that this, in combination with infrastructure, can really allow President Biden to bounce off some pretty beaten down approval ratings. But they know they need two things. They need to get credit for it, and they need to connect it to the reality of voters' day-to-day lives. And we'll just have to see how that part pans out.
Well, you're talking about the approval ratings. A new poll by Gallup showing more Americans disapprove than approve of President Biden's job performance because of immigration, the economy, foreign policy, crime, healthcare, pretty much everything. What is it going to take for the president to get back in the public's good graces?
In the words of a very, very old song, Adrian, I think he has to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative, or at least try to. Within those topics that you just mentioned, there are some bright spots for the president. Job growth, for example, is very strong within the economy. There are other topics that are a lot more difficult, border security and crime and things of that nature. But look, I think the big issue that is looming over everything is inflation. We hear all the time stories about increased gas prices. I'm seeing a lot of stories about how people can save a little bit because Thanksgiving meals and celebrations are becoming so much more expensive. There's just no universe in which a president is popular while scrimping and saving on Thanksgiving dinner is a mainstream concern. That's just not how politics goes.
You know what? You make a really good point. There are a lot of obstacles right now just in the energy with which we live in today's world. But the vice president's approval ratings also very low, shockingly low. Harris's communications director is leaving the administration now. There was rumor of frustrations between she and other White House staff. So what is all of this doing in terms of perception in Washington?
It's a little bit of an equivalent of a family argument, which are often the worst kind. You have Team Kamala at this stage and Team Biden, Team Joe, and there's a lot of distrust between the two. Perception-wise, look, President Biden isn't going to be judged on how Vice President Harris is seen, but to the point that we were talking about a moment ago, voters who have a lot of pressing concerns aren't going to look kindly upon divides, family disputes, if you like, within the administration. So I think that is a problem. It also, of course, makes Democrats nervous about 2024 and exactly what happens there.
All right, Niall, as always, thank you so much.
Thanks, Adrian.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.